Hello and welcome back again to the Film Crusade. We are Sans, one of our hosts, but today it's just going to be Sam and we are going to be talking about upcoming projects that are going on, just in general. We're going to talk about some Marvel, some DC, and then a little bit of some extra stuff. So we have a good episode for you guys here today. I have nothing prepared, so Sam's going to take us for a whirl, and then I'm just going to figure out what we're going to talk about as we go on. So, what you got?
All right. Well, I just thought that with so many great movies coming up that we should just talk to each other and figure out like what we want to see coming from these movies.
Yeah.
Um, like Marvel, whether it's DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Christopher Nolan, Pixar, just the whole shebang. I really want to hear what he has to say. Especially starting with Doomsday. Um, I know what I want to see in Doomsday.
Yeah.
Like I want to see a really good Doctor Doom portrayal,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm nervous that Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not like it. Doom is my favorite Marvel villain, because this is really dumb. But I don't know if you ever watched this as a kid. But there was a show called Superhero Squad. It was a cartoon. Loved that as a kid, and Doctor Doom was hilarious and was a good villain in that. So I've loved Doom ever since. And when they came out that it was Robert Downey Jr., I was like, ah, come on. I liked Robert Downey Jr., but I don't like that. I like it when a new actor steps into the role and like
Yeah,
they're not. It's not an actor that they've already used before. So like we've used him for Tony Stark, and Tony Stark's awesome, and we can't just let Robert Downey Jr. be done. So I'm a little hesitant on Doom. I do have a couple theories about why it's Robert Downey Jr. And yeah, first reaction though is I just don't like that it's Robert Downey Jr. I think that Doom should have been someone else. Primarily, I was
yeah.
really on the bandwagon that it should have been Killian Murphy, but you know, that's
You
just
love
me.
Cillian Murphy. Everything that Cillian Murphy's in, you love it.
Well, he just happens to work.
Oppenheimer is like your second favorite movie, man.
Well, it just so happens that Killian Murphy works with my favorite director a lot. So
And also like, yeah, I know. But you said you had some theories. I want to hear what some of your theories are.
okay, so my biggest theory is that it's definitely going to be related to like Iron Man's death, because I think it's going to be a Tony Stark variant at the end of the day. I don't think he's actually playing Victor Von Doom because why cast Robert Downey Jr. And that's the biggest question is why is it Robert Downey Jr. So I think it's going to be a Tony Stark variant, and I think it's going to be like something like I don't know, maybe like Tony when he snapped the stones, like he got sent through the multiverse and became like lost his memory and stuff like that, and yeah, I think that's gonna
What are the
be an important thing.
what are the chances that it is our Tony Stark?
I think it could be a high chance. I'm not gonna lie, it could be a high
No,
chance.
no, there's no
No,
way. No way.
I could see it being that, but he doesn't have the memories of Tony Stark. I could see it being
I
a big amnesia thing.
I would be really, really, really mad. I would be really, really mad.
Yeah.
I think if they were to go the alternate route, I think it would be that he is like how he said he wants to put a suit
Of
around the
armor. Yeah,
world,
yeah,
suit of armor around the world. It's that, but if he took it a step too far.
yeah. So I've never been big on the MCU's fallen off train. I was never huge on that. I think there's some projects that weren't good, but I never said that it fell off. Did it, gain less popularity over time? I agree. Did it quality go down? I don't necessarily think so because you look back at like Phase Two and stuff like that. There were some real not great movies in there, So I don't think it's necessarily that its quality went down. I just think that they lost trust. Now saying that, the way that they handle the shift from Kang to Doom has me really worried, and Doomsday is a project I'm extremely worried
Oh,
for. I
100%. They should have. I mean, the Kang Dynasty was being set up
Yes,
forever.
yes,
It was being set up to be this grand thing, and I actually really did like Kang
yes.
and Loki,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought he was okay with it in Quantumania,
Yeah,
but just seeing that it could have been something
yeah,
greater rather than forcing Doom,
yeah.
I was a little iffy.
And
What do you think?
this is kind of a problem I have with the MCU, and we had a conversation about this because about 2 or 3 weeks ago, James Gunn came out and said that like if an actor can't continue portraying a role, he's going to recast, and I think that's a problem of that the MCU has. They just refuse to recast, and I know it's a little bit of an unpopular decision, but I think they should have recasted T'Challa in Wakanda Forever, and granted, what they did was a good in between, introducing his son. That's a side tangent. But they should have recasted Jonathan Majors as Kang, and they should have kept going with Kang. I know that some people were a little worried about it, and Quantumania flopped, but, I think they were still on the track, and I think they still need to stick it out. So, Doomsday, I don't have high hopes for. I'm not going to lie. I want it to be good, but is it going to be good? I'm worried.
It's looking to be a mess because
Yes.
they've changed the script a lot of times.
Granted, that's a thing that
Like
happened.
that's really bad. I mean, all the movies that the MCU has made where the script has changed multiple times. Granted, they could be doing like an Endgame Infinity War thing where
Yeah,
they have multiple different
that's
endings.
what I think is going on. I think, people worried about the
Yeah.
script and all the rewrites and like how it's not complete. That's pretty common, and I think it's just going to be the same thing with Infinity War and Endgame. I mean, it's the Russos, so it's the same show. It's, you're going to get actors getting dummy scripts, and you're going to get all of this because they run an airtight ship there, and I'm not worried about the rewrites as much as some other people. I just think so much is going into it and so much has to be fixed in it that like I'm just worried it's going to be a mess.
Well, here's my thing. They didn't want to do they didn't want to do
No.
Doomsday and
No.
Secret Wars. They didn't.
They wanted to
That's
do
my
Secret
issue.
Wars, but they didn't want to do Doom.
That's my problem. Like, if they didn't want to do it, they're not gonna. They're I'm sure they're putting as much effort as they can,
Yeah.
but they didn't have an idea going into it.
Mhm.
That's my issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're being forced into a job where they can't put their best work out there because they don't know what they're doing
Mhm.
necessarily. Not we don't know that for sure. But from what we've seen so far, I mean, have you seen the look for Doom that was in Japan?
Yeah, I don't trust stuff like that. I mean, sure,
I
but
think
I think it's really
I don't know if it's
poorly.
real. Like, here's my thing. I did have an idea that I thought it would be cool because it's Tony, like it could be Tony
Yeah.
Stark. Like if they used the original Iron Man suit, the Mark One, like the
Yeah.
Mark One
Yeah.
face mask
Yeah.
as the Doom mask. I
Yeah.
thought that'd be really cool.
Well, it kind of looks
Um,
like in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four,
yeah,
it kind of
it
looks
does
like
look a
that.
lot like it, and
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of sick.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, will he have the right power set?
Yeah.
Will will he be
A magic
um
guy, yeah.
Latverian?
Mhm.
Will he be the magic guy? Um, those things make me
Yeah.
nervous. But I will say the cast for Doomsday
It's pretty good.
is really good.
Yeah.
We've got the original X-Men coming back. I'm
Mhm.
sure they're gonna do something with that
Yeah.
and like kind of end their story
Yeah. I
or
have a
move
theory
them
on
into
that too.
people. And they're probably giving them new suits.
Yep.
Um, and we're getting Thunderbolts.
Mhm. Yep. Coincidentally had this on today.
Yeah. Who else are we getting? Fantastic Four.
Yep, Fantastic Four, and then we're getting like
And we're getting
Sam's. We're getting Sam Wilson's Avengers team.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard the rumors, or have you heard that Pedro Pascal is going to be fighting? Uh,
Nightcrawler.
what's his name?
Yeah.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I did hear that, and I think that one's pretty much confirmed. Honestly, I think we heard a lot that Alan Cummings and Pedro Pascal were on set together. Um, that's an interesting fight. You know, just power set wise, like what's Mister Fantastic gonna do about Nightcrawler? He's way too fast, but we'll see.
We'll see. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I have a theory that the OG X-Men are all going to be just wiped out. I think they're probably just going to show them for a little bit. They'll be in the movie a decent amount, but I think I think they want a lot of cannon fodder, and I think
Ooh.
Doom's just going to wipe them all out just to show
Well,
how
here's the
strong he
thing.
is.
Those are the main cast.
Yes.
There will be probably more cameos.
Yeah.
Like not Gambit, but like there will be other people
Yeah.
scattered throughout the movie, but those are the main cast.
Yeah.
I think we're actually going to see some character like development.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not character development, but maybe character finish,
Yeah.
like a character finish
Yeah.
for the X-Men.
Finale.
Like a finale, like this is their end.
Yeah.
This is their journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whether that means their death, whether
Mm-hmm.
that means
Yeah.
retirement,
Yeah.
um, we'll see. But that is my theory
Mm-hmm.
about. I mean, I think the cast is really good. I think the Fantastic Four are going to be really good in this
I
movie.
think
I think they're going to be good leaders. But here's the thing: what are the Thunderbolts going to do against them? Pardon my language. We can bleep that out.
Come
What are they going
on,
to do?
man! You're making my job as editor hard. Come on.
Doing?
Yeah.
What are they doing to Doom? Like I saw this on a podcast. I'm like, what are they doing?
I don't know. I think
Wait, Sentry.
I
He
think
can do something.
yeah.
What is Yelena doing to Doctor Doom?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I guess it's a little different. I think the Thunderbolts and Yelena and stuff like that. I think that's gonna be really important to Sentry's arc in that movie because right now as of the end of Thunderbolts, Bob doesn't have his powers. He's just Bob because he doesn't want to risk the Void coming back out. But like, could you imagine? I've seen a couple of memes of these, but I've seen that like oh, Doctor Doom just like hurt Yelena, and then all of a sudden you just get the Sentry music, and then all of a sudden just Bob just goes psycho and he goes full Void and he
I can see
voids
it.
Doom and stuff like that. Like that would be. Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing this shirt for a reason. I really liked Thunderbolts, and I think it's gonna be great seeing that cast in there. They worked really well together, and I just want more of them. So. Yeah, I think that I want them a little more fleshed out too because, as good as that movie was, it kind of like there were some characters that were a little just kind of thrown in there. Like I feel like Bucky and Red Guardian were the two victims of too many characters, not enough time. But other than that, like the main three of like Ghost, Yelena, and Walker were really good, and then Bob was of course
They're really good.
amazing. Yeah, so.
And Taskmaster was really cool too.
Dude, I literally like a marketing team could not make it more
We knew.
obvious.
We knew going into it that it was
So
happening.
I timed how long into the movie Taskmaster died. 17 minutes into the movie, she died, and she showed up for like 3 seconds before then. It was. I mean, I didn't really care. I know some people were a little upset, and I do feel a little bit bad for the actress who played Taskmaster, but like, you know, everyone didn't like it, and I'm like, it's a good way to get rid of it and still do Tony Masters and stuff like that. So
Exactly.
yeah, I think my main theory for like what the plot is gonna be, I think it's gonna be Doom wants to control the multiverse and wants to control. I think he's gonna be going after Loki because it sounds like
That's what I'm thinking.
Loki's gonna be a big part of the
I
movie.
mean,
So
Thor and Loki are reuniting.
oh, 100%
Probably.
they are. And, dude, I'd be really mad if Doom kills this version of Loki because Loki season 2.
They can't kill him again. They can't.
They can't kill him again, and it's this
Or they
version of
can't do it
Loki's
right
so
off the bat. If they kill, I mean, this Loki is actually here's the thing. So this Loki can literally pause time.
Mhm.
This Doctor Doom has to be somehow stronger
than
than all Loki.
Wow.
He has to be, or he somehow kills Loki.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could see where Loki and Doomsday match up
Yeah.
where Doomsday isn't or Doom isn't more powerful.
Yeah.
Because if so, Loki is winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if Loki wins, we're not getting Secret Wars.
No.
Because here's the thing. like I knew going into Infinity War, like I pretty much predicted that they were gonna lose and that Thanos was gonna snap the gauntlet. I
Yeah,
knew that
I don't think
because
I did.
I knew there was an Infinity War Part 2.
Yeah.
So so I was like, knowing that there was going to be Doomsday and then Secret Wars, I knew they were going to do something.
Hmm.
But whether that means that they lose or that might mean that it's just a continuation or like Doomsday kind of got what he wanted or
Yeah.
Doom got. I keep saying Doomsday, like
Doomsday.
we're in DC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or like that Doctor Doom gets what he wants.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And also, one thing that just kind of confuses me a little bit is that there's a lot of people that we didn't get in the chair announcement that like you would think would be there. You know, like we're missing like I can't really think of anyone off the top of my head, but like we're still missing like Tom Holland's not confirmed, or like I don't know. We don't
Well, that's a
have.
good thing. In my opinion, that's a good thing.
Yeah, we don't have Benedict Cumberbatch either, but I think they confirmed that Benedict Cumberbatch might not be in Doomsday. Like we might not be getting Doctor Strange, but people like was Paul Rudd confirmed? I think he's basic. I don't think he had
Paul
a
Rudd is
chair.
confirmed. He's in the chair. He had the small chair.
Oh, he did. That's right. I didn't remember that, but yeah. Or like I'm thinking like Hugh Jackman or something
Wong.
like that. Wong wasn't confirmed, or like Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Like I don't think it has to be the
Cool.
version from Deadpool and Wolverine, but like if you're getting the OG X Men, you can easily get Hugh Jackman because he just came back for Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's not like that was like a crazy good send
I
off
think we're
like
not
Logan.
saying Wolverine anymore, unless Secret Wars.
I still don't think you can do the OG X Men without him. That's just me though, and
I don't think we'll be getting Wolverine until we get a reboot
mm,
because they need to marinate in getting a new Wolverine. And as me and him have discussed before, I think the new X-Men is going to, the first movie is not going to have Wolverine. And I think it's a good thing because I think if they do Wolverine, he has to start off as an antagonist, not as the villain, but as an antagonist who's getting in the way and kind of causing mischief or like causing like or like kind of being like a side mission where like this guy's causing problems. He's being the anti-hero that he is.
hmm.
He's doing things his own way.
Yeah.
He's just kind of causing issues with our X-Men characters.
Hmm.
And then at the end of the movie, they kind of recruit him.
Yeah.
That's my theory. Kind of like how the original X-Men did it, where like he was on his own and he was kind of like didn't want to do it,
Yeah.
but like we really focus on him being like this problem, and we're not focusing on him as a main character as much.
Yeah.
But maybe we get like some perspective from him.
Yeah.
But I think we introduce him in the second movie.
Mm.
Maybe not in the first. I think we should like focus on the Jean Grey, Cyclops, maybe Iceman, Nightcrawler. Who else are you thinking? I mean, like
Well, I don't know. See, the thing is like,
Beast. Beast. I want a really good
yeah.
Beast.
Well, I think,
Beast is super underrated for me.
yeah. I think the thing is like it kind of depends on what you want, because like if you want OG6, then that's Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, uh, Angel, Iceman. It's just that five. It's actually it's just
Yes.
yeah, it's just that five. So like you could do that, or you could do. I see. Like I don't think you could really do more than that if you don't want Wolverine, because Wolverine's also. I mean, I can change up however they want,
What
but
I
like
want.
going off of comics,
Yeah.
it was that first generation, and then the second generation introduced. It went more international. So the second generation was Storm, Nightcrawler, Logan, Colossus,
Yep.
Sunfire, and Thunderbird, and
That's perfect.
yeah,
Cause, and then there's Cyclops and Jean Grey mixed in there.
yeah.
Like I want in the second movie, I want them to recruit
Well, hey, hold
Storm.
on, hold on. We'll do this. We're gonna have to move on from this because I want to do a whole episode where we'll do an all deal X-Men roster, and then we'll fan cast all of them. So
Awesome.
we got to move on for this. Sorry to cut you off on your thought here, but like we
No,
need.
you're good.
I want to
I
move
know
on
we've
from this.
discussed this. I felt like I had to bring it up.
My only
Um,
question remaining on that topic would be: do you think Deadpool will be in Doomsday?
so here's the thing: if you watched Deadpool and Wolverine,
Yeah.
there is that clip of Deadpool holding Thor, or Thor holding Deadpool. Here's the thing.
I think that was a dumb joke
Here's
that
no.
people
Here's
just
here's
blew out of
the thing.
proportion.
Here's the thing.
You're gonna make the joke that that's the same name as me.
Oh no, not Ben Grimm. No. Um. But do you think that's actually gonna happen?
I think the Thor with why is Thor crying? I think that was a dumb joke that they edited in like, and I don't
It's a really good joke, but do you think that there's a chance in Secret Wars that they do something like for like 2 minutes, for like a minute,
maybe I don't know. I think
and then
Deadpool will be
Deadpool
in it.
turns to the camera, and then Deadpool turns to the camera, and he's like, "That's vaguely familiar," and that would be hilarious. I would.
Yeah, I don't think I think Deadpool will be in it, but the problem is like if you have Deadpool in it, then why not Wolverine in it? So
I think we need to be done with Wolverine.
yeah. What about X-23?
I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine,
Yeah,
but I think we need to set him aside or really commit to it.
yeah. What about X-23?
I like X-23, but I think we should also let her go.
I see
I
the
want.
I want more X-23. So
We'll get into this later because I want to do a. I want to do an episode dedicated to talking about a reboot because
yeah,
that's apparently what they're doing.
yeah.
I want to dedicate an episode to a reboot. So, any final thoughts about Doomsday?
Yeah, I'm just a little worried about it. It seems a little, like it could be a big mess to me, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, it will be good.
All right, that's. I don't really have any final thoughts. Just don't give us a Tony Stark variant that's just like the same, or don't give us Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. Okay,
Oh,
now we're gonna.
Mr. Fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic.
Here's the thing. Um, Now let's talk about one that we all have been worried about, or not worried about, but like we're all a little bit nervous. Star Wars has always been a problem.
You're more worried
Disney
about
does
this
not,
one than I am.
Disney does not know what to do with their projects. For the most part, let's talk about Mando and Grogu.
Oh, Mando and
I
Grogu. Okay,
I loved the Mandalorian.
me too.
Maybe not as much season three. Season three was okay.
See,
Um,
yeah,
season two was amazing.
hmm
Season one was amazing.
yeah,
Here's the thing. It's directed by Dave Filoni,
yeah. That's a big.
who is good,
Hmm.
but the live action stuff he's done has not been the greatest.
Yeah.
He did Ahsoka,
Yep.
which was okay. It was Clone Wars but live action,
Oh, yeah. The problem
which
with Ahsoka is
doesn't
yeah.
translate super
Hmm.
duper well, in my opinion. Um, I just think they need to actually take things more seriously when it comes to these live action projects. They need to have like good acting, like how in Mando season one is some of the best stuff
Yeah.
I've seen for Star Wars. Yeah, I know you're not. Wait, are you a fan of Rogue One?
So I need to rewatch it. It's been years.
I love Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One has some of the best and also just to talk about Andor for a
Yeah. I
second.
was gonna say after
Andor
watching Andor, I need to rewatch Rogue One.
Andor is phenomenal. It's
Hmm.
probably one of the best things Star Wars has ever put
So
out.
good. Like I will say, just a little, tiny bit side tangent on Andor. Season one has a problem of it for me at least. It's a little boring at times because you just gotta get caught in the slog of it. And then the start of season two has that problem too. But then like you get to the back end of season two, and it's banger episode after banger episode after banger episode. I think there was like the last 5 episodes. It's like a stretch of like they all are nine and above stars, 9 out of 10 stars on IMDb, and it's like
That's crazy because
it's the first show in history.
I haven't
You haven't seen Andor season two?
I watched like the first 4 episodes.
Okay, you need to keep
Well, I
going.
didn't get I didn't get to the half point.
You need to get going because like you need to keep going because it like the boiling point. Well, I mean, I don't entirely remember the start of season 2, but like Gorman, like
Season
you know,
two is like there was like this one episode that was really the first episode was really boring.
yeah,
It was about these two rival gangs
yep,
in a jungle,
yep,
and I was like, why did we go from season one finale, which was like actually super duper
mm-hmm,
good? Like I loved the
yeah,
finale in season one, and then we just go into season two, and they're like, there's this drama between these two jungle gangs
yeah,
about getting a ship, and he's just stuck in the ship for the whole time. And I'm like, this is so boring.
yeah, yeah.
I
Season
was
two,
incredibly bored. And then episode two was basically the same thing. I don't remember season two
yeah,
so far. I
yeah.
really don't.
No, you got to keep going because like the stuff on Gorman comes to a boiling point and it's so good. And then Mon Mothma has good points too. Like Mon Mothma is like weirdly like out of nowhere fan favorite in that in that show. She does so well and the actress plays her so well. Um, but yeah, anyway, moving on from that. When it comes to Mando, I'm a very easy person to please, and you'll find that a lot with me in movies. I'm not going to speak too ill on a movie except that unless it's like Toy Story 4. But
We'll talk about that later.
but uh I wasn't that big of a hater on season 3 of Mando. I Were there things that they should have done, that they could have done and should have done better? Yeah, I definitely agree. I really wanted Mando to become the ruler of Mandalore, but that's besides the point. And I also shipped Mando and Bo-Katan pretty hard, but again, besides the point.
Really?
Oh yeah, but anyway, besides that point,
I don't like that. I need you to
I
tell me why.
what?
Why?
They
Why
had
would you
good
ship Mando
chemistry.
and they had no chemistry?
Yeah, they did. They had good chemistry, and I
Mando should
also
be on a single dad.
no, I wanted I
He should
believe
be
that
a single dad, and that's what I want.
you
Because you know
know,
what? He doesn't rely on people, and he only cares about Grogu, and that is his main thing.
but how good of an arc of that been that he went from a guy who was alone and just solo the entire time, didn't let anyone into his heart because he was worried that he'd lose them.
He let Grogu into his heart.
Exactly, and but like that's the stepping point to getting a family and stuff like that, and that would have been so good
I
for him.
don't want him to be with a woman,
I don't
except
know.
for the woman who was in that first season episode
Who?
in the village.
What? I don't
The
remember
one where
that at all.
the one where she was like, "Can you take off the mask?" And he's like, "I can't."
Oh, that woman in the
That
frog.
woman,
Yeah, the woman
that
with the
woman,
in the frog farm. Dude,
that that woman.
he has just as much, if not more, chemistry with Bo-Katan than he does with
Uh-uh.
no.
Bo-Katan, she's a good character, but she's kind of an a-hole.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited for
She
Mandalorian and
wanted to
Grogu.
take the she wanted to take the saber from him.
Well,
Like
that's
she
just
threatened
because
him.
Bo-Katan's been through a lot.
I listen,
Bo-Katan saw her home straight destroyed,
I
straight
know, but
turned to glass.
they may have had chemistry on screen,
Wow.
not romantic chemistry. That's a big
I don't know.
difference.
I don't
There
know.
was no tension. There was no tension between them.
I don't know. But the problem with me is Ahsoka. I just don't remember any of it. I don't remember Ahsoka. I mean, I watched Rebels as a little kid, so I was excited to see like Ezra come back. But like other than that, I don't remember much of it. And the question that's kind of up in the air, and I haven't heard much about it, but is Ahsoka season 2 happening? Like I thought we heard that there was going to be a season
I think
2.
so.
I
I
thought
think
there
so.
was supposed to be, and I think there is.
I mean,
And the
let's
question
see.
is like, how are you gonna do Mando and Grogu before Ahsoka season 2? Because there's a
Ahsoka season two is confirmed and currently in production with a projected release in 2026,
okay, and then
likely after The Mandalorian and Grogu. The
huh?
core cast includes Rosario Dawson as
Yep,
Ahsoka,
yep.
will return Christian Haydenson or Hayden Christensen. Hayden
Christian
Christensen
Haydenson.
is confirmed to reprise his role as Anakin Skywalker, and Rory McCann will take over as Balin Skull following the passing of Ray Stevenson.
Yeah,
And there will be probably more stuff with Grand Admiral Thrawn and blah 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 blah.
yeah,
I'm probably not gonna watch it. I watched a little bit of Ahsoka season one. I was like, I don't know.
yeah. Well, see, the question is like, how is what, you know, I thought Ahsoka season 2 would come out before Mandalorian and Grogu, and like Mandalorian and Grogu would be about taking down Thrawn. But now I have no clue what Mandalorian and Grogu will be about. What's it gonna, what are they gonna do there? Because,
See,
oops,
what I want
I accidentally hit the
is
escape
I
button.
want a movie where they are kind of on the run.
From what though?
Like, I don't want it to be like where they're trying to take someone out. Like, I don't know necessarily, but like, I we don't know anything about this movie.
Yeah.
All we know is that like there's that they went through AT-AT.
Mm-hmm.
That's or that's all we really know. They're fighting. He's fighting the Empire in some capacity. Um, Maybe like Grogu was taken by someone, and then he has to chase him down, and he goes on this rampage.
Yeah, but he did that in season 2 when Moff Gideon took him.
That's true, but like, what? Here's the thing: it's probably going to be a new villain.
Yeah.
I don't see any scenario where they do a new villain or an old
Dude,
villain.
I do not want Moff Gideon back. If they bring
I
Moff Gideon
hate it.
back for the fourth time, I'm gonna be so mad.
Hold on, he died in season 2, right? Or did he die? Or
Well,
was he captured?
season 3.
Wait, he was in season 3? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he's the villain of season 3. So season 1,
What am I forgetting?
season 1, the TIE fighter crashes, he escapes, and he just he goes back
Yep.
to his people. Season 2, he gets arrested by the Republic. Season 3, he escapes and is the villain again of season 3, and then gets blown
Got
up.
it.
You know,
Right, he gets blown up. Okay, so in that case, wouldn't want him again.
no,
Um, a Force user?
that would be interesting.
If it was a Force user that was after them, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Um, what if it was like? So remember how? Hold on, do we know when this takes place?
No, we don't. I'm assuming it's gonna be after season 3,
Right after, right after season 3.
probably. Maybe like a year or two after
So
season 3.
do we know when Luke starts training people in the Jedi Temple
It's
in his new
probably
Jedi Temple?
it's probably like 5 years after when we see him in Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, would be
Wait, Book
my
of Boba
guess.
Fett was before season 3, right?
Yeah, Book of Boba Fett is in between season 2 and season 3 of Mando.
Yep. Okay. I'm trying to think. Like, we have the Inquisitors still around? We have a couple.
No, there'd be no Inquisitors around because they all
Wait,
died with the fall of the Empire.
when does the Ahsoka show take place?
Ahsoka takes place probably after Mando season 2.
Because there are isn't Balin Skull an Inquisitor?
No, he's not. He's just a fallen Jedi.
Fallen Jedi. Okay,
He's kind of
I
in
would
between.
don't
He's not a Sith, but he's not a Jedi.
got it. Because I haven't seen all of it. I didn't really care. Um, I am I love Star Wars, but I also hate it because they just don't know how to make me happy. I
Only
kind of gave
about
up.
you, Sam. Like
I
Disney's
gave up a
gotta.
little bit. Star Wars ruined my life, man. In 2017, okay.
When Force
Whenever Last
Awakens came
Jedi
out.
came out,
Oh, Last Jedi. That was like 2018.
2017.
Oh, really?
I was right.
There was a short turnaround
2017.
between uh,
Last Jedi was. I'm
Force
sorry.
Awakens was
It
2015.
was okay. I loved Force Awakens. Force Awakens was great. And hot take, I love that they killed Han Solo. I thought it was an amazing twist. It made me set out to like really dislike Kylo as a villain, and like I was like, this really does lead somewhere new. Like I was like,
Hmm.
I really want to see where this goes. Like basically was a cliffhanger with Han Solo's death. I
Yeah,
was like, because I love Han Solo, and the fact that they killed him in such an impactful way
yeah,
was crazy to me. It
yeah.
was
I
crazy.
was so upset. I mean, I'm
And I
such a
was
big
so
Han
interested to
guy.
see like, what are they doing with Rey.
Yeah.
Finn was my favorite character in that
Hmm.
movie. Like I
No,
want to see him
no,
be
dude.
like
Poe
a kind
Dameron.
of like Poe Dameron is great, but they're all the characters were great in
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
Yeah, they were.
Ray, I mean Ray, I was a fan of Ray at that
Hmm.
point. I was a fan of her. Last Jedi comes around, character assassination of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Um, boring plot line with Finn and Poe in
Yeah.
or whatever in Rose. What? Get rid of Rose. I don't even care about her. Um, in that city area,
Can't
like it was
provide.
a kind of a boring plot line. Um, what they did with Kylo and Rey, kind of like having this weird connection. It was okay.
Hmm.
Um, the what's his name? Snoke. Like that
Dude,
was
killing Snoke was kind of crazy.
killing Snoke was crazy. That was pretty cool. But like it didn't lead me somewhere where I wanted it to be,
Hmm.
and especially with the character assassination of Luke.
Yeah.
But I was upset, but I was like, fine. You're
Hmm.
leading us this way. Just get it over with. Give me the final one, and then let's see how it ends.
Yeah.
What I wanted from that movie was I wanted to, and especially with the Rey being a nobody. I
Yeah.
was like, I was disappointed because I wanted her to be like Obi-Wan's
Yep.
granddaughter.
I wanted her to be a Kenobi. I so wanted her to be the granddaughter. I wanted her to be a Kenobi so bad.
I really wanted her to be a Kenobi. Like that was like my, because then it would be the granddaughter of
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan versus the grandson of Anakin.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool.
Peak
Especially
cinema.
since Obi-Wan talked to her in the Vision
Yeah.
in Force Awakens. I was like, why are you doing this? I'm just like, come on, give us something, and then nobody. And I was like, fine, you're doing this, whatever.
I think
Like,
people
and
got
then
so mad over them making her a nobody that they threw in something to retcon that.
then they made it worse.
And they made it worse.
They made it worse. They decided to make it like, oh, Kylo Ren and Rey are based kind of in love,
Yeah.
and then they go like, oh, somehow Palpatine returned. I'm like, what the? To quote Superman, what the hey, dude? I'm like, what is your problem?
You didn't
They
just
fly
unironically
now.
say that.
They fly now. They flew in the Clone Wars.
Even John
They
Boyega,
flew.
even John Boyega and Oscar Isaac knew that.
I know. They flew in the Clone Wars. What were these writers on?
Yeah.
They probably like dreamed up this movie and they're like, huh, that's good enough.
They had no
I'm like,
plan. They had no plan.
they had no
Why are you switching
different
directors?
directors suck.
Yeah. Why are you switching directors mid trilogy? Just keep it. Just either do it all J.J. Abrams or just do it all Ryan Johnson.
I mean, J.J. Abrams, he directed Force Awakens.
Yeah.
So, and Force Awakens was so good.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was at that point. It was like probably my fourth favorite Star Wars movie.
Wow.
Like, because when did Rogue One come out? After Force Awakens, right?
Yeah. It was 2015, 2016, 2017. And then I don't think there was anything. Oh, Solo was in 18, and then 19 was Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. So I mean, Solo. But Rogue One was amazing. But Force Awakens was like really good, and it was like probably my fourth or fifth favorite.
I named a dog
Because
after
my,
that
my
movie.
my what's your favorite Star Wars movies?
Empire.
Empire. Mine is A New Hope,
Yeah.
and then Empire, and then probably
Revenge.
Revenge of the Sith, and then not Last Jedi, Return of the Jedi, and then it would be Force Awakens, and
Yeah.
then the first two of the prequels.
Yeah.
But Force Awakens and its sequels, like really just like made me like I love Force Awakens, but like I can't watch it
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah.
what's
happens.
happening to them.
Yeah.
And like now that they're doing a new trilogy of them, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, I would have if they were to like say, let's forget these movies
They should.
and
That's
just
100%
rewrite
what they
them
do.
and give us something new, I would be like, great, but you made this decision in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. Give us a new one which is like closer up to the original trilogy, and you're not gonna like. I don't know if you'll like what I have to say, but get right up against the trilogy. Give us Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker. Give us Alden Ehrenreich or Einreich as Han Solo again, and you just go from there. Give us some Legends content like the Yuzan Vong War or something like that, or make
I mean,
Thrawn a big
I
deal.
I don't know if I'd like that, but like I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah,
The thing is, they just need to not character assassinate,
yeah,
and I'd watch it, but like I wouldn't be like,
yeah. So, all right. Any last thoughts on Mandalorian and Grogu?
I mean, just please don't mess it up. Star Wars, I love you, but just you don't know what you're doing. The fans, they know what they want.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
thought you were gonna
serious.
say the fans know what they're doing. I've read
The
some
fans know
stuff
what they
that they do
want.
not know what they're doing.
That like the movies,
Yeah,
they're really bad at making them.
yeah,
Like they haven't. I genuinely, in my opinion, they haven't made a okay. They haven't made a good movie since Rogue One.
I would argue that Solo is pretty good. We don't have to go in that here.
Okay. They haven't made a good movie since Rogue One.
Yeah,
Revenge of the Sith is good.
yeah,
It's not. It's people say it's legendary. It's good. It has a good fight scene,
yeah. It does have a good fight scene.
but the acting is horrible,
I don't know about
and
that.
it's iconic. It's iconic. I'll say that. Return of the Jedi is great. Empire, fantastic. New Hope, fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't think we. I think we need to rebuild.
yeah,
Like just completely throw out all the CEOs for Star Wars, and I wouldn't even argue like Dave Filoni needs to go by.
really. Okay, I think that's a
Because
little extreme.
no, because he's good with his area. Okay, I will. Okay, I won't say get rid of Dave Filoni. I will say he gets one section of Star Wars,
Yeah,
and this is the Anakin Ahsoka era.
yeah,
Stay in that era. Do what you can there.
yeah,
Leave Mandalorian and Grogu alone.
yeah. No, here's what it should be. It should be
And
that.
then there should be the new era.
Mhm.
Here, I'll put this over here. New era goes over here.
Yeah,
Extended universe stuff goes here,
yeah,
like Mandalorian and Grogu.
yeah,
Have one section of people dedicated to the new present stuff,
yeah.
like maybe like what was it, Starfighter?
Hmm.
And this is new present stuff. This is movie stuff. Get the best of the best of the best
Yeah,
people to come here. The best directors, the best actors, whatever.
yeah.
These are the best of the best.
Hmm.
This stuff is where you can get fun and you can be new and you can
Yeah,
be different. This is where you go with the basic stuff that the Star Wars lore fans can know.
yeah,
This is where you go lore.
yeah,
Lore, new stuff where you can go fun, the good stuff
yeah. No, and
that everyone will love.
I think Filoni can have your Anakin, Clone Wars, Ahsoka stuff, and then I would say maybe do like extended universe stuff. That's Witwer. Sam Witwer gets that section, and then Mandalorian and Grogu give that to Jon Favreau, and just have it split that way. Because I
Jon
think,
Favreau was so good.
yeah, he cooked. He
He was
cooked with
he's so good at
Mandalorian.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
He's
he's
so good
really good
at
at Star
the
Wars.
Mandalorian stuff.
Yep.
But we need like really good directors. Like I mean, I'm not saying you're not gonna say Christopher Nolan.
No,
but like because that would
no, but
but like
get people like Dennis Vaudeville or I don't actually know if that's how you say it. The Dune director,
James Gunn.
James
Get
Gunn.
James Gunn to
James
make
Gunn does
a
not
Star Wars
have
movie.
time for Star Wars, or Disney at the very least. I don't
Get,
know. Give some shots like
get the Russo brothers.
I don't think Russo brothers would do Star Wars either, but like give like Bryce Dallas Howard her episodes in the
Oh,
Mandalorian stuff.
exactly.
Some of the episodes she directs in Mandalorian are so good, and in Boba Fett too, she directs the Mandalorian episode in Book of Boba Fett, and that episode's so good. So yeah.
Here's the thing. You need to do full storylines.
Yeah.
You need like I want a new trilogy that is very where it's not like, oh, I have this idea, let's go with this for this first movie. Plan out the 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
make sure you have the director that you want for this movie,
Yeah.
start making them.
Yeah.
Don't just go off the bat. I mean, if they like when we first saw Force Awakens, I was like so happy
Dude,
because
it was so
this
good.
was leading in such a good direction.
Dude, the trailer for Force Awakens, I remember watching it. It was so good.
It's the most watched trailer almost of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we should probably move on to another Star Wars project that we have we've talked a little bit about it just between the two of us, and we have a bit of a discourse on it, but that is Star Wars Starfighter. I am very pro Star Wars Starfighter. You have some reservations about it, but yeah,
I am nervous.
I am, dude. I'm totally
I
about it.
want it to be good because, like I said, this can be like if this is, let's say, if we're making like how I said these different sections,
Yeah,
the Dave Filoni, the extended, the good stuff.
yeah,
If what I want, this could be an extended
yeah.
because it's like a different kind of it's a different user stuff. But this guy's in the is going to be like we're in the Republic, right?
I don't know what he
Or
is.
another thing,
I think he's Rebellion.
rebellion. Sorry, this guy could like if they have a plan to make more of these movies, put them in the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is a one-off, put it in the extended stuff and do something really fun with it.
Yeah.
Like, but and the, so they have who's the director again?
Sean Levy.
Sean Levy, and he's great.
He is good.
He's done some pretty good stuff,
I trust
but he
him.
mainly focuses on fun
Comedy, yeah.
over like comedy over like
Serious.
drama and like really like intriguing stuff.
Yeah.
So my reservations is that it's going to be just a fun fest,
Yeah.
and what I want to see from Star Wars moving forward is I want to see some more serious stuff,
Yeah.
like Rogue One. Like Rogue One was really serious.
Mm-hmm. I can see the problem with that just because his rap sheet is mostly funny, but there is a shining hope in the fact that he's directed episodes of Stranger Things. And I don't know off the top of my head which episodes, but he's done episodes of Stranger Things. So as long as it's not, that season 2 one with the Lost Sister, it's golden because, Stranger Things, it's got the serious tone. And, I think if he pulls from that bag, that's good. Another thing I could ascribe to your worry about it being funny and campy is that Ryan Gosling, who is the star of the movie, doesn't want to do dark roles anymore. He said he's done. He doesn't want to really do that because he doesn't like the
Yeah,
mental space he gets into. Here's the thing. From what I've seen, he's a huge Star Wars fan. I think he can get over it for Star Wars. I honestly think it's going to be dark and gritty, and I'm so excited for it. I mean, I'm a huge Ryan Gosling fan. I love him so much. I can't wait for him to lead Star Wars. I don't know if you've seen the movie The Fall Guy. It came out last year. It's a
yep.
really funny, campy movie. He's amazing in that. That's one of my favorite movies, and it's so dumb, but it's so good, and it doesn't take itself seriously. But Ryan Gosling is so good in that movie. So I think honestly, not inevitably, but if it ends up being a comedy, I honestly still think it would be okay because Sean Levy is a really good comedy director, and Ryan Gosling has the comedy chops to do it. So I do want it serious. I will say that. But if it does go the comedic route, whatever, it'll be good. I think it's gonna be good. I'm not worried about it being a
Yep.
bad movie.
Okay, I looked up which episodes of Stranger Things he directed.
Yeah,
If you want to look up which these episodes are, also, I'll tell you which ones these are, and so
yeah.
you can see which ones we're talking about. He directed 2 episodes for each season.
Okay.
He directed Holly Jolly
Okay.
for season 1, The Body.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wait, do you remember these like off the top of your head?
I don't
Like the
remember
names?
Holly Jolly, but the body is the one where they
Holly
find.
Jolly, I think, is the one where with the lights.
Yes, and then the body is the one where they find Will's body in the lake, and then it turns out to be a fake.
Uh, yeah, it's the one where she's talking to Will through the lights. Okay. Um, in season 2, she directed The Polywog.
I remember that because that's the episode where Dustin finds Dart and shows it to the other kids.
Yep. Um, Will the Wise.
That's the one where he gets like fully possessed.
Yep, I think so. The case of in season 3, the case of the missing lifeguard, and the sauna test.
Yes, and those are two of the best episodes in season 3 because
Yes.
that's when I forget her name, the dude that Billy kidnaps. That's bothering me. But Billy kidnaps the lifeguard he works with, and then the sauna test is the one where the kids like suspect Billy of having the mind flare. And what's his season 4 episodes?
So
Please,
the season 4 episode is the monster and the superhero.
yeah. Please tell me it's Dear
So
Billy.
that's the one where
I need to
um
rewatch season 4. I've only seen it once.
yeah, I've only seen it once. Um basically
Is that Hopper
yeah,
fighting the Demogorgon?
yes, I think so.
That's a good episode.
Then the last episode is Dear Billy.
Oh, that's the best one
That's
in season 4. Okay, I am not. You should not be worried at all. He can handle. He can handle dark and gritty. If he did Dear Billy, he's got it. I don't think
yeah.
you should have to be worried at all.
Okay. So
If we
that
can
gives
get
me some
prime,
hope. But here's the thing. Like you said, like you said, Ryan Gosling does not want to do serious roles anymore.
but honestly, I think Star Wars. He'll just make a commit. It's Star Wars. He'll make a commit. He'll break the rule for it. And if we can get prime Blade Runner Ryan Gosling, oh, dude, it's gonna be so good. I'm so hyped for
What I'm nervous
Starfighter.
about, yeah, there's another thing I'm nervous about. And there is a good point made on the internet that I saw on social media. Did you see the promo art or the promo picture
I did.
with the
Oh,
kid?
yeah. I do know. I do
They're
know.
doing a kid. They're doing a
Yeah.
kid adventure again. Grogu, basically the same thing as Grogu,
You
probably.
don't know that. It could just be that it's like
We don't know
inspired.
that,
It could be
but
a short. It could be an Indiana Jones short round scenario.
if that is okay, like I said, short round is like one. Short round is a great character, but I'm just so nervous
Yeah.
that they're doing the same thing. They're like doing the same thing over and over again.
I'm not nervous. It'll be good.
Anakin, Ahsoka, Mandalorian, and Grogu, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. They can't have solo characters.
Yeah. I don't know.
This
I'm
guy
I'm
and this
excited.
kid. I don't even know his name yet.
We don't. Yeah, we don't even know Ryan Gosling's character's name. But
I am really reserved about this movie. I want it to be good because I want Star Wars to be good again. Make Star Wars great. Make Star Wars great again.
uh, okay. Well, but like, isn't it gonna be like so? Like, it's gonna be absolute cinema when Ryan Gosling hops into his Starfighter and they're like, "What are you gonna do?" And he's gonna be like, "I fly," and then he just flies off.
Here's the thing.
It's gonna be
They can't
absolute
make him
cinema.
Poe Dameron. They can't make
No.
him Poe Dameron. Because if they make him Poe Dameron, that's just we already know what the movie is.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like we know what to expect. You gotta do something interesting.
Yeah.
Like I think I've said everything I want to say, kind of. But I'm reserved. I want to see a trailer. Want to see a trailer.
Yeah.
I will
A trailer is gonna be
speak on
big
this.
for that. Do we know Starfighter's not coming out until 2027? I want to say.
Yep. 2027.
Yeah. Have
All
you
right.
have you like looked at that at the release slates for next year and the year after that? Dude, I thought this summer was good.
2027 is gonna be a huge year for movies.
2026 is going to be pretty good too because we have Supergirl and then we have Spider-Man Brand New Day and we have there was another thing too I forgot, but
2027 we have Clayface. You have Clayface for
Clayface, yeah.
2026. 2027 we have Man of Tomorrow.
Yep.
We have Secret Wars.
Yep.
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yep. And we have Star Wars Starfighter.
Star Wars Starfighter.
I'm going broke that
What
year.
else do we have? I mean, we've got so much coming.
Yeah.
This next 2 years are going to be really good.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
for
I'm
everything.
yeah. All right.
All right, let's
Oh,
move on
what?
to let's move on to
Yeah,
my most anticipated movie of 2026.
I'm probably with you on that.
Likely,
With you on
likely
that one too.
anticipated because this is my favorite book of all time. Which or and I don't read a lot, but this was my favorite book when I read it.
What did Doc say
Um,
stuff?
I want to read it again before I go see this movie. It is The Odyssey.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan,
Yep.
do me proud.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of some of your projects. I mean, I liked The Odyssey or I liked Oppenheimer, but I had some concerns there were some parts where I was like kind of bored. Don't make this boring. Make this so epic.
Yeah.
Make it epic.
Yeah. Well, it's called an epic for a reason.
It is an epic poem.
Yep.
Make it epic.
Yeah. No, I have no fear for Odyssey. It's gonna be amazing. And when it was announced that Christopher Nolan was gonna be doing the Odyssey, I'm like, sign me up. It's
And the
gonna be so
fact that
good.
they already did promo in
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No,
feel like I'm moving around a lot. Like I'm just excited.
yeah, no, and we talked about this. Oh, we probably talked about this in our cut episode, but uh, I like. I'm a huge fan of Oppenheimer. It's my second favorite movie, and I really like Matt Damon in that movie. I'm a big Matt Damon fan, and the fact that he casted Matt Damon as Odysseus, it's gonna be so good. And then the other confirmed cast we well, not confirmed cast, but the other like casting we know is that Tom Holland is Telemachus, and
And
that's about it. We know who's gonna be in it. We
we
just
know,
don't
no,
know
we know
who.
quite a bit. We know quite a bit.
Yeah, we know quite a bit about who's in it. We just don't know who is playing what. So
Actually, I think we do.
we do.
Hold
I didn't
on.
think we did. I thought all we knew was Odysseus was Matt Damon, and then Telemachus was
Well,
Tom
here's
Holland.
the thing. We have like not we don't have like an official
Yeah,
thing, but we know like based on what we know,
yeah.
it is
Anne
probably
Hathaway's
going to
probably
be
Penelope.
yep. Anne Hathaway is probably Penelope. Um, I think Charlize Theron is going to be Cersei.
That would make sense.
Um,
Zendaya's probably
John
Calypso.
Bernthal. I can't remember all the names of the characters because I haven't read it in a long time. But I just um,
I could see
we've
Bernthal
got
being
John Bernthal, Robert Pattinson,
yeah,
Lupita Nyong'o, Zendaya. Um, Zendaya's probably
Calypso.
what's her name? Calypso. Uh, Elliot Page, Bill Irwin, Himesh Patel, uh, Benny Safdie.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know,
who that is.
but
No,
Mia
but
Goth. Like
Mia
this,
Goth.
the list is crazy.
Yeah, no, I think guessing on it, yeah, Anne Hathaway's, out of all the actresses, it's either Charlize Theron as Penelope or Anne Hathaway. I don't see it not being Anne Hathaway.
Oh no, Charlize Theron is Cersei.
Oh, it's confirmed that?
That's what it says on Wikipedia.
Well,
So,
but I would
well,
guess,
there's three things that were casted on here,
yeah,
but
I would guess that. So okay, here's the guess. I'm guessing Cersei. Well, yeah, Charlize Theron's definitely probably Cersei. Anne Hathaway's probably Penelope. Matt Damon's Odysseus. Tom Holland's Telemachus. I could see Bernthal being Menelaus. He's the king of Sparta. Um,
yeah.
and
I mean,
then
he was in the trailer
yeah, he
talking to
was in the
Telemach.
he was in the trailer. It's either Menelaus or Pattinson's Menelaus. But I think Pattinson's probably Poseidon more than anything.
I I could see Robert Pattinson as the Rome.
The what?
Would you say before?
I could see him being Menelaus, or I could see him being Poseidon.
No, would you say John Bernthal?
Menelaus or just some other random guy.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Uh, but I really want to reread it. I want to really get deep dive it into the lore again
that
because I
or
used That was when I read it. It was like I can't even remember. It was like 6 years ago, but
Yeah.
I just remember making that whole month and a half being like, oh my gosh, the Odyssey is just incredible.
Yeah. Pattinson could be a suitor as well. One of Penelope's suitors, like the lead suitor or something like that. I could see that being a thing.
Do you think they're gonna stick straight to the like script, or do you think they're gonna vary and make it their own thing?
I think he sticks close enough to the source material for a lot of stuff. I could see things being a little different here and there. What I think is he's going to make it really stylized on the fact that it's going to be told from both Telemachus and Odysseus' standpoint. So you'll get here
Hmm.
and there. You'll get
But you have to.
flashbacks and stuff like. Oh, yeah, you have to as well. That's pretty much part of the story. But like, I think it'll get. I honestly think Matt Damon might not be in it a whole lot. I could see it being more of a Telemachus story, but I could see,
I
or
would,
I don't know about
yeah.
that. I could see it being like it's Telemachus for like the first. Well, this movie's probably going to be 3 hours, so maybe from like
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
It's got,
maybe
it's gonna be probably I would see it being longer.
yeah, probably
3 hours, 20, 30 minutes. I
yeah.
could tell. I could. There's so much story to tell.
Yeah, maybe the first half an hour to hour will be all Telemachus, and then after that, like the next hour and a half is Odysseus, and then the final hour and a half is Odysseus and Telemachus. I could see that being the case. Robert Pattinson as a Cyclops. I saw some jokes that when they first came out that
Ooh.
like Robert Pattinson is or like Christopher Nolan's
Anne
gonna.
Hathaway as the Cyclops would be peak.
Dude, it's it's not happening. She's for sure Penelope. There's no way she's not Penelope. But
Anne Hathaway.
we'll have. I saw right after the movie came out, or the announcement came out that people were making memes online that's like Christopher Nolan summoning a Cyclops out of the ground because he doesn't want to use CGI, stuff like that.
Yes,
That's
that
just
was
funny.
so funny.
Yeah. No, I can't wait for that movie. Like dude, it's gonna be so good, and I'm so excited for it. The history guy and me plan. You want to go see it together,
I would love to go see
dude?
it together.
We'll go see it together. I'll drive down there, or you drive up here, and we'll go see it. Hopefully, I'm not in Minnesota when it
Exactly.
comes out. But
Yeah. All right. Do you want to move on to our next movie?
yeah, we should move on to the next.
This is gonna be really hard for you to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Toy Story 5.
Hopefully that my mic didn't pick that up.
Did you discuss?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you don't have to bleep it out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Toy Story 5. It's going to be iPad Kids.
Just
Well, first of all, do you want to tell the audience about like
I hate
your
Toy
issue
Story
with Toy
4
Story?
a lot. I really hate it. It's so bad. I've seen it once, and I vowed to never watch that movie again. And there's some movies that I've made a vow to never watch again, like Indiana Jones and Ghostbusters. But that was because I was a little kid and I
Boy,
was scared. It
whoa!
was when I was a little kid and I was scared of them. It was only
Oh,
on the
okay.
fear. It wasn't that I thought they were bad movies. It was that I was freaked out by them. I have since watched both of them again. But no, Toy Story 4 is like legit, like, oh my gosh, this is awful. And it's one of the worst rated things I have on my letterbox. I literally gave it half a star, and it doesn't even deserve that half star. It's just I don't think letterbox gives you zeros. So no, awful. And it's also kind of ruined the other three for me. It's so bad I can't even look at Toy Story very much anymore.
Yeah, I get it. But like, okay, I thought Toy Story 4 was not needed.
Nope.
It was unnecessary,
Yep.
but I didn't think it was necessarily a bad movie. I think it did some character assassination.
Oh, so heavily. They made Buzz an absolute idiot. Woody abandons his friends, which like all three movies is about Woody not abandoning his friends
Well,
and
hold
being so
on.
loyal
Toy
to
Story
Andy.
3, he abandoned them.
What?
Toy Story 3, he abandoned them.
No, he
He
didn't.
left the daycare.
He left. He didn't try to leave the daycare, and he
He
went back
wanted
to
them to
the.
come with him. Oh, he did.
I don't think that's. I thought. Oh well, he tried to. Yeah, I guess a little, But
And then
like,
he went, and then he
no,
went in the
but still,
backpack, and he got dragged to Bonnie's house.
that's still an example of his loyalty because he was just loyal to Andy, you know, and
Well,
he
yeah,
just
it's loyalty to Andy, but then he realized that his loyalty lies with them,
yeah,
and
and then
then
he breaks that loyalty just
he
to
breaks
run
it.
off with Bo Peep. It's dumb. It's insert the clip from
But he did realize that like there are lost toys, and he wanted to save them.
no,
Which I get it. I get it.
no,
I get that he was starting his own journey, but that is not how you end the franchise.
no.
You know how you end the franchise?
How?
Do you know how?
How? It's Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Toy Story 3 picked the right moment, tied it in a knot, handed you a gift.
Yeah.
That was the perfect ending you could have ever asked for.
Yeah. No,
And then they made this little fork guy, and he came along and he's like, "Hey, I'm made up and I'm pretending I'm super cool because of imagination." I'm like, don't give us stuff we don't want. We don't want iPad kids.
Well, okay, here's the problem though, Sam. We're not the target demographic anymore.
I know that. Make new stuff. Don't make sequels.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
taking my pen a lot because I'm angry.
it's insert the clip from Knives Out Glass Onion. It's so dumb. Oh, it's so dumb. It's brilliant. No, it's just dumb.
It's just dumb.
It's
so dumb.
So dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb.
it's awful, and you know they made Buzz an absolute freaking buffoon. He's like tapping and he's like, I gotta find out what my heart says, and just presses the button and his pre-recorded lines. Oh my gosh, it's just like
Also,
burn it
there
with
was like
fire.
no good villain in Toy Story 4.
Is it just the
Toy
dog
Story
girl?
3 had Lotso.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2 had
Al.
Sheriff. Had
And Al.
well, not Al. And
Stinky Pete.
the Prospector. Toy Story 1 had
Sid.
what's his name?
Sid.
Had Sid. Creeped me out as a kid.
Yeah, Sid was pretty bad.
And like just like the broken toys, like were like it was so realistic to real life. Because like I mean my sister had Barbies and like I'd like literally like pop their heads off and I'd like I'd put on different colored heads.
Psychopath.
No, well, okay, listen, hold on. I'm not a psychopath.
It sounds pretty psychopathic to me. But yeah, no, I will not be seeing Toy Story 5, and no one will convince me to go see Toy Story 5. I haven't actually even seen Lightyear.
I haven't seen Lightyear.
No,
I might go see Toy Story 5,
I will not go.
and I might leave a bad review.
You're just gonna hate watch it. Why even spend the money at that point?
Honestly, I might not actually go see it though. Yeah. Like, and that's really hard for me because like I love Toy Story, but after seeing Toy Story 4, I was just like, no.
For context, I saw Toy Story 4 at a drive-in movie theater with some of my cousins. It was for a little cousin's birthday, so some of my older cousins. We talked about Far From Home had come out, and we talked about sneaking over the Far From Home and just watching Far From Home. And we decided not to because we're like, no, it's Toy Story. It's going to be good. And we should have went over to watch Far From Home. It was awful. 2019, yeah. 2018 was such a good year for movies. 2019 was awful. It had Toy Story 4, and it had, I think, the live-action Lion King, and it had Dark Phoenix, and there was one more, Rise of Skywalker. They're awful. Far From Home was good. I will ride on the hill that Far From Home was good, but you don't like.
Oh,
you don't like.
I liked Far From Home.
You don't like Tom
Far
Holland.
From Home. So. Far From Home was okay. I don't like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think it's okay. I think there's flaws there because of how his reliance on Iron Man, but we'll get into that in another episode.
That'll be another one.
But yeah, I just think Toy Story 5 not needed. What do you think about the iPad Kids thing?
I don't care. I just don't care. I'm not even gonna.
No,
I don't care. Just,
me neither. Like I just like I have no clue what they're doing. I don't know. I don't really want to know what they're doing. We'll see what they're doing. If it has a half decent plot, I might watch it. But
we'll see. as put in the movie Gone with the Wind. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
There you go.
So
Let's end on a higher note.
yes,
This is the last movie we're going to talk about.
we are going to talk about. Well, we're going to talk about two movies. We're going to talk about
all right.
Supergirl
Nope.
that's coming next year and Man of Tomorrow.
You want to talk about Supergirl? We can
Yeah, we can
extend
talk
it.
a little bit about Supergirl.
Right.
I actually so I don't know anything about the comic it's based on. It's based on Woman of Tomorrow, which is a newer comic, I want to say. I think it's like 2018, 2019. But the little bit that we've gotten so far from like the drunk Supergirl, I think that's cool. Cool concept.
Oh, dude.
And then
That part was so cool.
Yeah.
This is setting up for a different kind of character
yeah.
where I just love it.
Mhm.
And then also we're getting Lobo, which
Jason Momoa
perfect
Lobo.
casting.
Yeah.
Perfect casting.
Yeah.
Casting, by the way. And then who else is in the movie? We don't even know anything.
I don't think we really know anyone else. I think all we know is Supergirl is Millie Alcock, and then we just know Jason Momoa is Lobo.
I know. I have no clue what to expect. I want it to be a fun-filled kind of space adventure,
Which we know
Where
Gunn's
they're-
got that.
which we know James Gunn can do really well. I want some really good music. I want to have a space fight between like on a moon
Yeah.
with Supergirl versus Lobo or something.
See,
Or
but
I don't even know if Lobo is going to be the main antagonist.
Yeah, I don't think Lobo's going to be that big of an antagonist. I think Lobo's role
he'll
is
be
going to
like-
be really limited.
He'll be like an anti-hero kind
Yeah.
of character where like he's kind of like the mischief
Yeah.
kind of guy. But we have no clue what to expect. But I think one movie we may know a little bit more about is Man of Tomorrow.
Yes.
And just from what we know that Lex Luthor
Yep.
and Superman are teaming up.
Yep. And that also Peacemaker Season 2, which is currently going on, is going to be doing some heavy lifting to set up Man of Tomorrow.
And I think the villain. So here's the thing: we don't know the villain.
Can we say who we think the villain is going to be on 3? Because I think we both have the same idea.
So I know who I want there to be a villain for. I don't know if I want him to be a Justice League villain or if I want him to be a Superman 3 villain where like it's Supergirl and Superman.
Yeah.
But okay, 3, 2, 1, Brainiac.
Yeah, it's going to be Brainiac. It'll be Brainiac. I think
I just
you
I
know
really want Brainiac.
they can do both. He can be the Superman villain, and then like they stop him just for now, and then he'll be back with stronger force, and then it'll require the Justice League. But yeah, I think Man of Tomorrow will be interesting. A little pet peeve of mine: I don't like that he just refuses to call it Superman 2. And it's like, no, this isn't Superman 2. He's just heavily in it. Like, I think that's just stupid. Just call it Superman 2. A spade's a spade. Like, it's Superman and Lex Luthor. It's like, no, it's just as much as Lex movie. I'm like, it's still Superman 2. Doesn't matter. It's just a bit of a pet peeve
Here's the
of
thing.
mine. But
I think regardless of who the villain is, I know one thing for certain, and I think I know this for certain, that they're gonna try to team up.
Yeah.
They're gonna have their discourses,
Yep.
but at the end of the movie, Lex Luthor is gonna become the main antagonist.
I can see that.
Like there's gonna be a thing where like Superman does something that like upsets Lex, or something stupid along the lines, where like Lex kind of goes on a rampage, and he fights Superman, or Lex is good the whole movie,
Yeah.
and in Superman 3 he runs for president
I could see that.
because
President-elect.
Lex Luthor saves the world.
Yeah.
He now can go for president.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I think like the cast in Superman or Man of Tomorrow will be pretty good too, because I think, well, just from what some of the actors have talked about, like, or just said on social media, like, Hawkgirl's actress is gonna return, Isabel Merced, and then I don't remember his name, but Jon Stewart's actor, the guy who's playing Jon Stewart in Lanterns, sounds Aaron Pierre. It sounds like he's gonna be in that movie too, so that'll be cool.
That's good. I'm really excited for this Lantern show.
Lanterns will be good. I'm not I don't really
True crime.
have. I don't really have as big of a connection to Jon Stewart. I would probably prefer Hal Jordan, but like that's fine. I'm not too strong on that. There is one superhero that I'm more strong on. It needs to be this iteration of the superhero, but like, you know,
Ooh.
if I could my perfect world, I wouldn't have Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan. I'd have Kyle Rayner because I like Kyle Rayner, but you know.
Why do you like Kyle Rayner?
I like his mask. Like this is
His
really dumb.
mask is
It's really
cool.
dumb, but his mask is cool. That's it. That's why I like Kyle Rayner. I think he's got the coolest suit and he's got the coolest mask, and that's why I like Kyle Rayner.
I just want a good Hal Jordan. I want a good Jon Stewart. I want to see Martian Manhunter.
I do too. I think
I want to
Lanterns might be
see
good for Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter could be introduced there. Which kind of Flash do you want?
Wally West.
Wally West.
That was the hero I was referring to. It's like it needs to be this iteration of the character. It needs to be Wally West because he's the best Flash. He's the fastest Flash, and he's
Barry
the
Allen
most.
has a really good story.
Yes, but we've had too much
Like
of him.
we've had a lot of him, and we have had. I mean, I would love to see a Reverse Flash in a movie, but I think so. Here's my proposed
You
for
can do
a
Reverse
Flash.
with Wally. It's fine.
I don't think you should,
Or
because
you can
here's
just
why.
zoom.
So, did we want to do a separate episode where we plan out what we want for the DCU, or do we
Probably.
want to talk about this?
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do prep for it, we can do it later. If you don't want to do prep, then we can do it now.
We will do this in another episode
Sounds good.
because I have a proposed 3 movie villains. What I want for each villain for the Flash.
Sounds good.
I'm so dead set on this.
Yeah.
I want this,
Yeah.
and I want this because these 3 are such good villains and with such interesting like sets of like what you could do.
Yeah.
And I just one of them. I really want to see live action. I
Yeah.
really want to see like this whole city being taken over by this specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a guess?
I think I got a guess. I won't say it on air.
I want you to say it.
Gorilla Grodd.
I want to see a city full of gorillas.
Yeah.
I want to see a city full of gorillas. Really want to see like just Grodd on the daily, not on the Daily Planet. What's a tall building in Central City? Like on the Flash Museum
Sure.
or the Flash Museum. I want to see him at the top of Flash Museum and just like all these gorillas just going through the street, tearing up cars and just like people everywhere, and Flash is just like standing in the middle and being like, "What do I do?"
Yeah. No, I think Wally is also just kind of perfect for this universe he wants because he wants it to be lived in, and I think if they end, though I don't entirely agree with it, if they end up going the route that it is Bruce Wayne with his Damian Wayne, then Wally's the perfect Flash because then we can get a live action Nightwing, and Nightwing and Wally West are just perfect together. So I think if like the way things are going to be lived in, I think Wally West will be the good Flash, and then maybe with Lanterns we can set up having Kyle Rayner later on because Kyle Rayner is a big friend with Wally and Dick Grayson as well. So
yeah, we'll see what we get.
Yes,
But I really want to go Justice League. Actually, I saw a new fan casting for Wonder Woman that really intrigued me. Hold on.
Sarah Pigeon.
Let me see if this is the one I'm thinking of. Yes! Yes! Sarah Pigeon.
Yep.
She looks exactly how she should be.
Yeah. Okay, we will save that for a different time because we'll have a
Yes, because
series.
I want to do a fan
series
casting episode for
yeah.
DC and where we set up what the movies will be.
Yeah, we'll have a series of fan casting because we'll do an X-Men fan casting. I think we'll do an MCU recasting, and then we'll definitely do a DCU fan casting. We'll be busy. We'll cook things up. But anything else you want to talk about for today? This was kind of a garbage heap of topics, but that's all right. That's how we get things.
You got a lot. This was a long episode.
This is a long.
We'll probably have
so.
we'll have to split it in 2, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
I don't got much. Yeah. Nothing that doesn't deserve its own episode. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us
Yes.
on our film crusade.
Yep.
It was lovely to have you, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Same time.
Bye.